Amazon.com.
Where did you get an idea for Amazon.com?
Well, 3 years ago, I was in New York City working for a quantitative hedge fund when I came across the startling statistic that web usage was growing at 2,300% a year. So I decided I would try and find a business plan that made sense in the context of that growth. And I picked books as the first best product to sell online, which making a list of like 20 different products that you might be able to sell. And books were great as the first best because books are incredibly unusual in one respect, and that is that there are more items in the book category than there are items in any other category by far. Music is number 2. There are about 200,000 active music CDs at any given time. But in the book space, there are more than 3 million different books worldwide active and in print at any given time across all languages, more than 1.5 million in English alone. I'm the founder of Amazon.
You probably couldn't tell me the color of my socks with any greater accuracy than a carnival psychic.
Objection.
Withdrawn.
Oh, shit.
Charcoal gray.
Oh?
Well, look at that. He got one right. You matched them to the color of your suit to appear taller.
Oh?
You also wear lifts and you've had the soles of your shoes replaced. One might think you're frugal, but in fact you're having financial difficulties. You wear a fake Rolex because you pawned the real one to pay your debts. My guess is to a bookie. I took this case pro bono. I am one of the most successful criminal attorneys in the state. Your voice is horses. Your BlackBerry's been buzzing on the table every 20 minutes, which happens to be the average time between posts from Colonial Downs. You're getting race results. And every time you do, it affects your mood in court, and you're not having a very good day. That's because you pick horses the same way you practice law, by always taking the long shot.
Oh, shit! I said fight me, bitch!
You probably couldn't...
Now left foot, right foot, now left foot, right foot, now left foot, right foot, now left foot. One hand, two hands, hit your rollie, do your dance, now lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, right foot, now left foot.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That is so cute. Babe. What does it say? This is so cute. You're my brightest star in the galaxy. I'm dead. Okay.
So I go to the high school to register my daughter for her freshman year. So I asked one of the students, hey, could you point me in the right direction? She was like, I'll walk you there. So we're walking and I make a comment like, wow, this campus is really big. She goes, yeah, but you'll get used to it. So here I am thinking she thinks I'm young enough to be the student and I'm flattered. I'm like, oh. Then she quickly says, yeah, they have tons of parent nights and you can always come and see your student. What grade is your child in? She's a freshman. Where's the nurse's office? So I go to the high school.
Put your hand in mine. You know that I want to be with you all the time. You know that. Put your hand in.
Here's another pickup line for you guys. I think you're gonna really like this one. Excuse me? Hey, are you a pinata?
No.
Because I'm gonna need to put a blindfold on before I hit that. Here's another pickup line for you.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to you later, alright?
What's that?
What she really means is that better been your mama, your grandmama, or one of your homies, because if that was a bitch, we have a problem.
Hello? Baby, I think it's really funny that...
What she really means is there's absolutely nothing funny about this situation, and I'm about to go off on your ass right now.
That you don't realize who the fuck you following, and you think I don't...
Hey, babe, you want something from the store?
No, thank you.
What she really means is pick up my favorite snack so I know you thought of me, and if you don't, I'm gonna eat whatever you get to make you feel guilty. Alright, I'm gonna talk.
I want a coupon and gleaming. I'm living too fast for these demons. I gonna try to beat it. Yeah, I did it, yeah. I want a coupon.
Okay, I think this is like part 8 or 9. So the accident happens. His car's in the shop. He's claiming the car's in the shop for like a month or more. You know, and apparently, you know, and point is I found out that obviously was BS. But anyways, Valentine's Day was coming up. Told him I had something planned, you know, all this stuff. Spent $600 in things, you know, for Valentine's Day and all that stuff for him. And got us a dinner. Had planned this whole dinner thing on the yacht and on a yacht. It's like you can do this and whatever. And day of, I'm not hearing anything. Day of, he tells me he's not coming. That was that. After Valentine's Day, my birthday was coming up in a couple, like that, within that same week. Okay, I think this is like part 8 or 9.
Jace came to my room and we started to mingle. I did not know that this chick was bilingual. I went to my mom for Malu translations. That's when she said, Eddie, that girl speaks English. I went over to explain my situation. We both laughed for days, best friend activation. Hey, hey, that's how it started, yeah. 16 years in, so damn proud of us. All these years, still my ride or die. Ever in trouble, she's my alibi. There's not really much I can specify, but we would get down like peanut butter jelly time. Jace is always down to go on an adventure. Never still always on the go, that is for danger. I've never met a girl with so much curiosity about the world, planet, animals, and humanity. You give love like an ever-flowing waterfall. Go above and beyond, not afraid to risk it all. Putting others' needs well before your own. Making certain that no one ever feels. Jace came to my room.
I'm not 100% sure who my people are, but other women who sit down and also immediately tuck their mom pooches into their mid-rise jeans are probably close contenders. I'm not 100%.
So my work has bounced the last 2 paychecks to me, and my wife went out of town on Monday of last week. So on Monday, I had negative $72 in my account, and my wife was out of town. It was just me and the kids for a week. I was able to scrounge together about $37, and that's what I used to feed the kids and me for a week. It was tough, but I did it. She comes home tonight, and there will be a paycheck in the from her paycheck in the account tonight. So I did it. For any of you parents out there who are having a real hard time with your account, I am really sorry, because hungry kids suck, and it really hurts your heart. So I'm sorry for you, and I know that others have gone through a hell of a lot more, but I'm a little proud of myself because I did it. The kids had no idea. I never broke. I never showed them any anger or frustration. They had no idea. And tonight it ends, so I'm okay now. So my
differences with me, I never needed niggas ever. I leave them where I met them, I ain't tripping off no extra. Goons in the cut, try to talk you out your necklace. If you ever disrespect me, pussy, don't be disrespect. I said, woo, I said, I know. The difference is with
you know what, Bethany? I may be a stripper, and you may think I'm a fucking whore, but at least I'm not giving it up for free to a guy named Brad who won't text me back. I got Mr. Olsen coming back every single day and paying my fucking bills. So you tell me who's the real winner here, bitch. You know.
Hey, babe. Can you believe that they're still together?
Who?
After all the shit they've been through?
Who?
Your butt cheeks?
It's not.
Am I loud? Yeah! They didn't serve pints. Only buckets. Yeah! There was only one barman. Fuck. For every man. Yeah! Get on there. The guard's name. A biker. Hey! She was wearing glasses. And not this. Hey! Yes! Yes! She took me in. It was full of hookers. Hey! They cost a $5. I had a tenner. Hey! It wasn't blank. I fucking love it. A hash blank. Hey! I had no leaves. I smoked them all. Hey! That's the end. Till next week.
Oh, I could never take that long to do my makeup. I just do my makeup in 10 minutes and I go. I know, Karen. I know. I can tell. Oh, I could.
So if I could ask you, what would your advice be to the youth out there? What would it be?
My advice to the youth is in 4 P's. Perceive, prepare, perform, persevere. Perceive, dream your dreams, but find out what you like to do and what's important. You then prepare, get a good education, learn to read, write, and speak well, and develop those talents that are meaningful for your future and also for our country. And perform, always excellence is the goal, doing your best in everything, and finally persevering. Don't let wayward circumstances be your excuse for not achieving.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
You heard it here. So if I could...
All right, let's keep it going with the alphabet. N is for... O is for... P is for... All right, let's keep it going with the alphabet. N is for...
You ready for part 7? 50% of your hand strength comes from your little finger. If you don't believe me, try grabbing something with your other 4 fingers. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, cornflakes have more genes than humans. You might feel like you got a workout, but sex only burns 3.6 calories a minute. Get back on that treadmill. Oh. The scientific name for stomach growls is Boborygmus. You ready for part 7?
Which is correct? Sandy writes better than I, or Sandy writes better than me? The easy way to figure this out is to complete the thought. Sandy writes better than I write, or Sandy writes better than me write? Obviously, the first is correct. Which is correct?
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me. My actions are unbeautiful, it's clear to see. I used to be...
Okay, but when the girl who bullied you in high school finds out that you now do makeup and you're a licensed hair extension specialist, messages you looking for free or extremely discounted services. And the ironic thing is that she made fun of me for my appearance, for being gross and not being a size 1. And I'm talking like she didn't just call me fat, okay? She would actually moo at me in the hallway. Like, she would yell it at me. And now she expects me to give her free or discounted services because we knew each other in high school. I'll do your hair and makeup, sweetheart, but I'm charging you double because you're an asshole. Oh yeah, FYI, still not a size 1. Okay.
What are you doing? Excuse me? Are you really drinking a beer before work? You damn right I'm having a beer. What? Have you been to that fucking job? No. Have you dealt with them fucking idiots all day? No. Let me do me. Thank you.
What's up, guys? I don't know if you've heard of this app.
Imagine this. Serotonin. You can't, right? Me neither.
I love that you guys think that we have no idea that some women are batshit crazy. We know. Okay? We know way more shit than you know. We see the text messages she didn't send to you. We know. We see the ones that are too crazy to even get to your phone. Because we're the ones that put a stop to that shit. We're the ones like, no, you're not going to kidnap his mom. Delete it. Give me the phone. Just give me the phone. Give it.